Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this video. And this video is about my thoughts on Sony's E3 upcoming. Before we get into that, yesterday I was in Sydney, in the gay part of Sydney actually, and before you go, finally he's come out of the closet, I can assure you I'm not a homosexual. I was in the gay part of Sydney because that's where an event was for these people, Electronic Arts, where we played the new Alice Madness Returns and Shadows of the Damned, and they gave us a free shirt. They gave us a tea kettle, teapot, because that's big in Alice, so obviously it's glass and it's actually pretty fucking heavy. So that goes on the shelf, and they gave us, in the very important green folder, they gave us a press kit, which doesn't have anything in it except CDs and ads for Turtle Beach. So that's a press kit apparently to EA. But it was a good night and a good afternoon, except I walked into a gay bar by accident. I'm not going to get into that story, but I walked into a gay bar by accident because I needed to go to the fucking toilet and there wasn't one in Hungry Jack's, and I didn't know it was a gay bar, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I realised it was a gay bar, everything clicked. And I knew that I was in the gay district, and it was just, yeah, nothing against homos or anything, but not my cup of tea. Now, I'm making this video probably while the world's supposed to end, so if it does end, I apologise, but there's nothing I can do about that. Of course, it's not going to end because we're all capable, sensible human beings, capable of thinking our own thoughts, and A, not diving in religious bullshit, and B, not diving in religious people's bullshit. People have said on the internet that this guy should be sued and should be, held for terrorism because he's making all these predictions. First of all, the people that are believing in this shit should be shot dead. You are useless. People in the States, people everywhere actually, have left jobs, have gone on the road to tell people that it's fucking just, you are useless to society and you need to go away. And latest issue of Game Informer, go and check it out. It's got a good thing on Assassin's Creed, which is why I bought it, so I could have something to read on the fucking train home. So, yesterday was a good day, played Alice Returns and Shadows of the Damned. So that's my new shirt, and it's long sleeve too, so it's just pretty cool. And it's a large, so it fits me, because I'm fucking, my Dead Space one is too small, because it's a medium, and I'm a large, not because I'm a fatty, because I'm a tallie. Damn it. And Alice Returns, played that most of the afternoon because that was the better of the two, and smashed it. Steph and I, she was also there, so we played the thing, when you die you hand over the controller or whatever, so the nerds behind us couldn't have a go. And we got up to chapter 2, which took like 3.5 hours, so we smashed it at EA. Anyway, why do I smell pancakes? Anyway, back to the point at hand. Sony press conference at E3 will be a good one. It'll be better than Microsoft's, but they'll talk way too long about the PlayStation Portable thing that they got out when no one cares. And you can say, oh, I care because it's going to be just the same. It's going to have all these specs like a PlayStation 3. Then buy a fucking PlayStation 3. Would you rather? I don't know if my phone. No, but say. Would you rather have a screen that big or a screen that big? And these screens get bigger, this ain't gonna change. Fucking unbelievable. And it's gonna be so expensive to fit all those electronics into all that little thing. They're gonna have to use expensive parts, which will make it expensive. Fuck, unbelievable. I can't understand. Just, if you want PlayStation 3 games, buy a PlayStation 3. If you want PlayStation 3 games on the road, buy a house. If you're looking for something to do on a regular transit route, buy a car, and if you can't buy a car, get a fucking MP3 player or an iPod Touch. You don't need to spend $600, $500 on a fucking PlayStation thing. You don't. It's idiotic. And people will buy it like there's no tomorrow, and it's sad, but it'll underwhelm. Of course it will, because no one wants to pay that much money for an arbitrary device. I have a PlayStation 3 there. I don't need to go and buy a $600 little portable thing to play PlayStation 3 games on. Stupid. And of course, as usual, PlayStation have arrived late to the portable thing. the iPhone and the iPad and the iPod, just fucking Apple just dominates it. And why does it dominate? Because it's simple, it's easy, and there is a fucking huge library of games, all of which cost like 99 cents. You can't beat that, because regular people that aren't gamers, that portables are mostly targeted towards, they're not gonna care and pay $600 and then $50-60 for a game. It's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Unless you have your own little marketplace thing, but then that'll be, you know, this big in comparison to Android and Apple. But on the good side, no, we'll keep going with the bad side. Twisted Metal, who cares? I mean, Twisted Metal is a perfect example of, oh, it's an exclusive game, that is the best game ever. It looks like shit. And it just looks shitty. What else are they going to have that I think is shitty? That's about it, really. That's about it. Hopefully they'll have an upgrade to the PlayStation Network. Speaking of which, PlayStation Network is back on. Now, please tell me when this business model makes no sense at all. PlayStation Network, I'm the head of Sony, or the people that program and do all the stuff for Sony. Here's the game plan. Let's make people change their password using credentials to prove themselves that the people who hacked the goddamn PlayStation Network have. Idiot! So then people that did that way have to go and redo it. Fucking, oh god, it's just, that is so idiotic, is it? So the world was supposed to end 2 minutes ago. Still here, still talking. So, but in seriousness, then we'll get to the good parts. Infamous. Agent by Rockstar, Sony are such sluts. I mean, well, you would be if you were in this game. Not in this game, in the business. You know, they're such sluts. I remember 2 years ago, they came on stage, Jack Tretton or whatever his name is, came on stage and said, we're pleased to announce that we will bring you a new Rockstar game exclusively to PlayStation 3. That was it. We haven't heard anything about it for 2 years. So hopefully they do something at this E3. Kevin Butler, if Kevin Butler does not make, this is what, because I didn't give a shit what PlayStation does in reality this year. If Kevin Butler does not make an appearance, then we swap PlayStation to number 3, and then we put Microsoft up to number 2. This whole E3 is riding on two things. Kevin Butler being there, and my greatest prediction of all time, and it will come true because I'm predicting it. At E3 2011 for Sony PlayStation, Gabe Newell will announce Half-Life 3. It's gonna happen. I can tell you right now, and it will be exclusive. You know, it won't be exclusive. It'll be on all platforms, but PlayStation will get it something or other, and then that'll piss off the PC fanboys, and then it'll be war, and it'll be amusing because I hate PC fanboys. Hate all fanboys. Fuck yeah. So that's my biggest prediction of the year. Right there, Gabe Newell, E3 2011, Sony PlayStation announces fucking, I can never remember the name of it, Half-Life 3. There it is, right there. And then Kevin Butler makes an appearance, and then that will push PlayStation back up to where it belongs at number 2. But other than that, what do they got? You know, what has anyone got? There's no such thing, like, exclusive content is so hard to find now. You know, especially for Xbox. Even though most Xbox exclusives are utter garbage anyway. And Uncharted 3. Yes, Uncharted 3. I'm worried though. I am. Like, looking at some of the, they had in this Game Informer. Like, I've been watching videos and stuff of it, but other than that I don't really watch it because I know I'm going to buy it regardless. They seem to be focusing a little bit too hard on the multiplayer, which I don't mind, but it's just, you know, maybe single player might take a hit of it. And just like the look of it, and the look of the enemies, it looks a bit too far-fetched. Like, Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2 are not realistic in the sense. But this one just looks a little, just pushing the boundary, and that probably pissed me off. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, rate, comment, subscribe, that's about it, really. So those are my two things. Fucking Half-Life 3, and Kevin Butler. There you go, you heard it here first. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out, have a good one. Rate, comment, subscribe. Au revoir.